Because yeah, it's just, you know, you're thinking about everything else. Like,
yo. Good news and bad news again. Good news, billboard fixed. Bad news, we need to restart again. Again. Because we've once again modified the fucking files.
Julian Ismas just resubscribed for 55 months. Damn, 55 is a good number. GLGLGLGLGL.
Thank you, Julian. Thank you for the 55 months. Goddamn. Thank you very much. And thank you, Ice Cubed, as well, for the 14 months as well. Thank you. And I got mocked by Julian, but thank you nonetheless. Late to the Harvey DST issues? No, it's not DST issues. I am just late. It's 1 p.m. But it was to get this shit working. So I think it's worth it, right? Because otherwise, I'd have just started and we just continued on a broken playthrough for like no reason. There wouldn't have been really much point. Yeah, I could have used it as an excuse. That's a very fair point. Yeah.
I need to see Mickey right now.
All right, restarting for hopefully the last time. Because I'm kind of getting sick of doing Crash Collector and Limo Driver and all that jazz. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a lovely weekend. I want to run Vice City again, but I've got a colon inflammation. Should I start again or not? I don't know, man. I'm not your fucking doctor. How should I know what would be the best? Yeah, ask your doctor if speedrunning is good for you, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Lamppost actually helped me turn around a bit. They work surprisingly well. Oh, excuse me. And you linked to the changelog. Right, my bad. I forgot to pin it. There you go. Slash pin 1.2 changelog. Pin it on Twitch. Pin it on YouTube. There you go. Merry Christmas. So many people to run over. And nobody blocking the doorway, is it Christmas? Oh, Harry, good afternoon. How are we? Get that prime sub down you. I now see the badge, but I didn't get a notification. But thank you if you did resub. Oh, I'm stuck. That'll do. I've just had a thought. Just a random thought now.
Just
Oh, there we go.
resubscribed
That's
for
Harry.
7 months.
Thank you, Harry. I just had a random thought. I'm pretty sure, can't you pick up stuff on rampages in GTA 3? Isn't it Vice City where you can't do that, but GTA 3 where you can? If so, I don't need to go up the stairs twice. I can just pick up the rampage. And then I can pick up the body cast. I can just grab the body cast like now and then drop down. I don't remember if that works in GTA 3 though. Would be worth considering though, for sure. It's a bit late now, but... I think my brain is too Vice City pilled, because it definitely doesn't work in Vice City. What are these? The fuck? Guys are cheating. Alright. Yo, Retro Taco. I'm alright, how are you? I would love that Patriot, but I'm not gonna get it.
Watch it, asshole!
Hi, Vanda. Good Mugsy. Welcome. How'd you like it?
Here's an underground race. If you want to get some money, find a fast car and try and win the race.
Jesus. We'll do a full GTA Advance series. The next and possibly only time I'll ever play Advance will be when LCOO comes out, which is remaking Advance inside of GTA 3 and doing it properly, because there's that like 3D Advance mod, but it's like AI generated nonsense. I don't know if I'm downloading this from the wrong sites, but it's all been in Spanish for some reason. I mean, it depends what sites you're downloading it from, I guess. If the mod, assuming you're on about the mod, if it is in Spanish, then you've likely downloaded it from somewhere that you shouldn't have, yeah. Because it is very much in English from official sources. I need to be careful on that fucking curb. I've almost flipped about 10 times. Getting unlucky enough to get away with it. Need to be careful, because I will eat shit there eventually. A second cop car, bro. No, Muggsy, I haven't got a new shelf yet. I do have everything properly on my current shelf. Like, I've done some, like, rummaging around to make it all fit. But it's not, like, properly nicely on display, which is what I would like. So I still would like a shelf upgrade. But I'm also looking into potentially buying a house this year. So I might wait. Because there's not really a lot of point in, like, investing a load of stuff into this place if I'm not going to stay here. I don't know. I haven't fully made that call yet. But for now, it's functional on the smaller shelf. Are you going to buy a house? I don't know. I haven't fully decided yet. Like, If I could choose anywhere, I would probably look to move abroad again. But the problem with that is that all my money for a house is in my lifetime ISA, which is like a UK only thing. I only get like the benefits if I buy a house in the UK. And I get like massively feed if I take it out to spend it elsewhere. So I'll probably end up buying one here, even though I don't really want to be here. But I don't hate it enough to warrant, you know, spending several grand to get my money out. What is the range in prices around where you are? The houses here are like stupidly cheap. Like I live in quite an expensive area for East Yorkshire, but I wouldn't... It's hard to articulate, but like compared to Hull, right? Like Hull is like way cheaper than where I live, right? Because I live in like a nicer part of East Yorkshire. But like East Yorkshire in general is really, really cheap compared to like, you know, down south, right? Like it's like half the price. So I can afford to live like anywhere up north, barring just being able to get a mortgage. Because I was like self-employed, mortgages are more awkward because I don't have like pay slips or anything to show them. Even though I've never missed a rent payment in my life. Like I've got, you know, years and years of proof of like, I've got no debt, never fucking missed a bill, never been late on my rent, like nothing. Being self-employed like still kind of fucks things up a bit in terms of, you know, banks being able to lend you money. But I don't need anything crazy. Like, I would even buy a flat, like an apartment. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I don't necessarily need a house. I just want my own place that I can do my own stuff to rather than fucking renting. Like, I'd rather actually own a property. So, yeah. But I'd definitely stay up north if I were to stay in the UK. I wouldn't go down south. There's, like, no point at all. Just paying double for no reason. So I've looked in, like, various places. Like, I've looked in, like, Manchester, like, Huddersfield area. You know, just, like, around cities up north. But I haven't, like, decided on any particular place yet. Yo, MH. What's up? Paying a mortgage is way better than pissing away money each month into someone else's bank account. Exactly. Yeah. Like, there are negatives to owning a house in terms of expenses, but at least you're paying towards something, right? Like an investment. Whereas, yeah, renting, you're literally just throwing money away. Yeah, I've seen your 17 messages, Maiva. I get it. Like, you don't have to spam me everywhere. I've already seen you talking on Discord about it several times.
What the hell? I said I don't need this piece of junk.
What is the range in prices around where you are? I saw a map for the entirety of the UK, like a heat map of how expensive things were. And I'm in like the super, super cheap. Like there aren't many places that are cheaper than where I live. So I'm definitely in the right spot. I don't know if I'd be able to find it again quickly. I can quickly have a look. If I just Google like UK house price map. Yeah, like I don't know how. I'm not gonna go into like any particular one because I don't know how accurate they are. But if you look at like your average place, right? Like these are your like average prices. They're all pretty much the same, right? Like London is disgusting. It's like not even worth considering, right? But like anywhere up north, like I live in this big ass chunk here, right? This is East Yorkshire. Yeah, I live in this big ass chunk, and it's like as you can see, it's as fucking it's as low as you can get basically. Like there's only a couple of places that are cheaper, the darker blue sections. I'm in a light blue section. There's only a couple of places, like more inland, further up north, like Newcastle, Middlesbrough area. That's cheaper. But I don't no real interest in living there. But yeah, like it's the cutoff point. Everything down south is ludicrously expensive unless you go all the way down to like Cornwall. And then everything up north is really, really cheap. So like anywhere here is fine. I have no problem with living here. Like even a bit further south, like South Yorkshire, Sheffield, Doncaster, Rotherham, like I don't care about living there either. Like anywhere in the north of England is fine with me. Yeah. Like I'm not particularly asked where I live. There's like benefits and drawbacks to all of it. But yeah, like it's crazy the difference with the UK. It's literally just split in half. Like if you live in the south, it's stupidly expensive. If you live in north, it's stupidly cheap. Just because it's where London is. The closer you are to London, the more everything costs. So if you have no need to be anywhere near London, then don't. Go away from it as far as possible. And you'll be chilling. Josh out here in the blood red zone. Yeah, I mean, we've been through this, right? Like my place where I live, my apartment is bigger than Josh's house. And Josh pays like double what I do for rent. Like, it's crazy, the difference. Just because I live up north. Let me pull my splits back up so I can see what I'm doing. I've seen 28 years later. Is that a new one? No, I haven't seen the new one. Alright, good, that counted. Yeah, Drud. Living in London is ridiculous. I want to move up north soon. Was thinking of Leeds. Leeds is nice. Like, everywhere's nice up north. Like, people say, like, oh, Leeds is a shithole. Manchester's a shithole. This, that, and the other's a shithole, right? But it, like, depends where you live, right? Like, it's always the same. Like, you can get a nice area near a city and pay really cheap prices and live in a nice area. Like, a nice little neighborhood. You don't have to live, like, right in the heart of the city in, like, the worst places, you know? You don't have to live in fucking Chab Central. You'll get it even cheaper if you do, but you don't have to if you care about that, you know? I would personally rather pay, like, you know, 20% more and get a nice place in a nice area than take the 20% reduction but live in a shithole. Was GTA Marathon North? I mean, I wanted to do up north basically since forever. I think it would be way better. But sadly, it's easier said than done. To you know, venues are tricky. GTA Marathon Salford next year. Let's go. I could get around a house for around 100,000 USD if I'm willing to live slightly out in the sticks or in a different city, but the suburban houses around me are like 700k plus, yeah. There's always like big discrepancies everywhere. 100,000 US is very, very cheap. Very, very cheap. It also depends, like, assuming you're talking about buying a house, it also depends, like, how much you put down and stuff, right? Like, obviously, I don't really care about, like, the property value, necessarily. I care about, like, how much I'll be paying per month, right? So I want to put a nice amount down. I don't want to put, like, 3% down, because my mortgage payment will be through the fucking roof. So my current rent is £550 a month, £550, right? If you're in London, that's like £1,000 minimum. There's like no such thing as £550, but I pay £550 currently a month. which is very good. It's very cheap to say because I live in a very cheap area. I would like to, if possible, get a nice flat or a decent house, like a decently small but nice house, and keep my mortgage payment to be around the same as to what I currently pay for rent. Ideally lower, but if necessary, I don't mind paying a bit more. $550 for a house. It's an apartment. It's not a house. But yeah, I pay $550 a month right now. It's very, very cheap. But I can afford to pay more. Like, if I got a really, really, really good offer on a mortgage, good rate, and the offer was like, I'd have to pay 800 quid a month for my mortgage, I'd pay that. For what size? I don't actually know the size of my flat. I have no idea. It might be in like my housing documents somewhere. I don't actually know, but it's nice. Like it's 2-bedroomed. This is technically a bedroom, but I've got it as my office. But 1 big bedroom, 1 small bedroom, which I use as my office. Living room separate. Like it's not a studio flat or anything. It's a nice 2-bedroom apartment. So it's decently sized. A friend of mine rents a 1-bedroom flat in London, second zone, for 1,800 no bills. 1,800. Yes, that's almost 4 times what I pay, and they have a smaller place because they only have a 1-bedroom, most likely. That's likely smaller than what I'm at. It's crazy. 1,800 a month, just to live in London. Like the only benefit is that you live in the capital. Fucking ridiculous. You lived elsewhere, you couldn't afford streaming. If my rent was 1,800 a month, I would definitely not be able to afford streaming. Absolutely not. If my bills were quadrupled out of... I think most people, if their bills just magically quadrupled, I'm pretty sure we'd all be a bit fucked, right? Like, most people pay more than 25% of their paycheck for their bills. Like, the ratios are a bit off there. How is living in London a benefit these days? That's the thing, like, I wouldn't even want to live in London. Like, even if it was the same price, there's no benefit to me to living in London. Like, I don't care. It's just way too fucking busy, way too fucking noisy. Like, there's no point. I would much rather live in a nice, chill place, miles away from the capital. Like, there is legit 0 benefits to me for living in London. Depends what you do. Like, if you know, certain jobs, like, are way better in London. I don't need to care about that. If I was, like, an actor on, like, the fucking West End or something, then it's different. You know? Why did I choose the Walton? Why did I not choose that Glendale? Whatever. I'm not going for it. Due to so many people in London struggling with rent in my job, and I really want to tell them to move north, yeah. One of those things, it's not feasible for everyone, right? Like, I'm lucky that I've got, like, nothing really tying me down. Like, I can work anywhere in the world. Don't have, like, kids or anything, so don't have to worry about, like, moving them to schools or anything like that. Like, I can just book off and go and live in Alaska tomorrow if I wanted to. Nothing stopping me. So I'm very fortunate in that sense. Hey, Sammy. Welcome. I forgot to swap to the Banshee. Whatever. It's fine. Just stream for the North Pole. That'd go hard, right? How many Vice City speedruns can I do before I freeze to death? Frosted Winter, yeah. Frosted Winter at the North Pole. That'd be huge. What update would you like, Farouk? The situation's over. There's not really a lot to say. But maybe apologize or something. It's long gone from the community. Long since quit.
What are you blind?
Yo, Divya Movsum. I'm alright. How are you? How was your weekend? I'll take the Krummer, I guess. Instead of that other limo. Blue. No, not really, Edrod. Mostly just from like eBay, a couple of things from Vinted, and a couple of things from like private sellers, the more expensive stuff. But car boots, not really. We should have swapped cars earlier, but whatever. It's fine. He's not yet, but Muggsy. Got a while to go until he becomes that. This way, where am I going? This way, Ben.
You want to kill me? You got any bright idea what to say?
Valencia Vintage Pickups found VC's OST for 20 quid years back. Saw it last night for 100. Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff on there. You can get deals if you keep an eye out every now and again. 20 quid for the soundtrack is very good. Yeah, they're worth a lot more than that nowadays. Jesus. Come on, Staban. Okay, now I definitely want the Banshee though, because I want it for the jump after this segment. The jump might be fine in a Stinger, but I would rather just do it in what I'm used to. You understand how fall damage works in 2D GTA? It doesn't always seem to correlate with height. That's because it's not just calculated by height. It's like a proper, I say realistic, but you know what I mean, like realistic calculation. It's not just height, it's how hard you hit the ground, like your velocity and your acceleration and stuff as well. And how long you've been falling for. And all that shit. Like, if you think about it, like, if it was just height, mega jumps in GTA 3 wouldn't kill you, right? But the reason mega jumps kill you is because you hit the ground with so much velocity that it's enough to kill you regardless of the height. Because you get propelled with such force. So it's more complicated than that. We'll be checking out VCS 20th anniversary of Take Two Don't Kill It. Yeah, of course. I think Tommy will make a cameo or side mission in GTA 6, considering that Vice City, where Tommy canonically exists, is a completely different universe to GTA 6. No. Because Tommy doesn't exist in GTA 6's universe. So it'd be pretty fucking dumb for them to just magic a character into existence for the sake of fan service. That would be extremely stupid writing. I'm now waiting for someone to bring up the fucking stupid Phil shit as a response. But Phil's in GTA 6. Yo, Corey. What's up, Beast? Mum's got diabetes, so I can't get her chocolates. That's not fair for her, man. I mean, you can. It probably wouldn't be great for her, but you could. It's like the lactose intolerant people that eat ice cream anyway and just deal with the consequences, right? You should just say, "Here you are, mum, love. It is a bar of aero. See how you get on." She'll be right. That is a bit far left. That might not count. Please count. Thank you. Okay. Actually, technically efficient because setting on fire kills me a bit quicker. Efficiency. And do you congratulate your mates on speedruns, or is it like drop a comment and a like? No, I usually dislike their videos, and I do leave comments, but they're usually like hateful comments, you know? Like if someone that I know gets like a PB or like posts any YouTube videos, I'm usually in the comment section like, you know, flaming them. Insulting them as much as I can. Telling them to delete it and never post that shit again. Just a bit of banter. Introduce your mother to the wonderful world of gambling. Yeah, that could be a good gift. If you can't get her any chocolate, Corey, get her a 10 quid free bet on Bet365. She'll be fucking buzzing. If she gets if her parlay hits, you've basically gifted her £1 million. Can't really argue with that, can you? Want to eat scratch card from the petrol station? Now we're talking. Don't know why I did a little in 360 there. Bit of banter in it. Yeah, I think this is sound I just can't buy a chocolate. Just yeah, get her on steak. Yeah, I think that's the move, honestly. Good Tom. Happy Sunday. How are we? Cheers, Tom. Appreciate it. Would be nice to have a working Spanish translation. And it's very easy to implement because Spanish already exists as a language in the game, right? Like, it's already here. So, no need to customize anything.
You got protection? Asshole.
You guys stop fucking bashing my car away. That's twice you've done that. I kind of need it for the next mission. It's kind of important. Psych. Fuck off, I need to turn right. I have played The Getaway, yeah. I've also played Black Monday as well as a kid. Oh, that's fucking awesome, isn't it? What a mess, but it worked. We got away with it, so that's all that really matters.
There is something I need to do first.
You thought, why did I just switch to a fucking sports car here? Like, I try and get a sports car at the end of this mission, and like RNG one. Why don't I just switch? Obviously, I don't have a cop car here anyway, so I'm gonna switch, but why would I not just switch to a car here for free? Use it for this mission, and I don't have to RNG one afterwards. Yeah, that makes a ton more sense. I don't know why I never thought of that before. Because I'm a dumbass, that's why.
get out of here. Drive me to my place.
This is LCPD.
The models are from the Xbox version. That's why they're higher quality and whatnot. They're not usually like this on PC. And this particular Banshee is custom, hence why it has a roof. Like usually it doesn't have a roof, even on the Xbox version.
Come and see me sometime. I'll give you some more.
Alright, Speed, enjoy. There. Yeah, I literally pull up here in a Banshee. Just take that to shoreside. Good USJ with it. Problem solved. Is there an SSSA for VTS or LCS? No, not really. Someone did make one for LCS. But in testing it was like really poorly made. And it was never updated again. So it was like not really usable. Sadly. That's an awkward jump, but I'm in a Banshee, so it might work. Like in a Stinger or a cop car, that would never work, but it might in a Banshee. Shows how good the Banshee is at that jump. Hit the ramp like shit and still get away with it. I'll take it. Again, to try and stop this thing from despawning. With any luck. Stop them blowing it up as well. Also with any luck. There's some more enemies somewhere, but I think they're stuck. I don't know where they are. There they are. There's one of them. Got the car at least, that's all that matters. Just to send it off a cliff anyway. Do all this to keep it, just to do this with it. Karuma's good, I'll keep that. Excellent.
I hope you're insured!
I'm aware that some people on TikTok are streaming Frosty Winter Remastered. I mean, like, am I currently aware that people are doing it? Well, no, because I don't like actively seek out who is, but I mean, it's a GTA mod, people are going to be streaming it. Like, it's not particularly out of the ordinary. Whether the Ghost Town maze in this stream? No, that'll likely be next stream. I won't get to that segment. This bit, sadly. Because that when I do all the Ghost Town like collectibles and whatnot, it's like all the way at the end. Because the only time that I go to the Ghost Town in the run is during the third to last mission in the game, so it's always right at the end of a run. I do not want that. I'll just run. Isn't this Tony Cipriani but in GTA 3? Tony is in this mod, if that's what you're asking, but the character that you play as is Joey, not Tony. Just so we're on the same page there. Always hit that like every time. I always forget how shit the brakes are on this thing. They look the same. And I don't agree, but sure, I guess. Got Arnie, thank you. Still want better. Got any OG Xbox recommendations? I was never really a big OG Xbox guy. One of my favorite games of all time, Jade Empire, it's on PC, but it's also on original Xbox. That's how I played it as a kid. Obviously, original Halo is like obvious choice, right? 1 and 2 are on OG Xbox, I think. I don't really know what else. Wasn't like Jet Set Radio on original Xbox, I think. Jet Set Radio Future, yeah. Was watching someone play Jade Empire on PC over the past week. Ah, small world. What do you think of it, MH? I think it's such a fucking underrated game. Like it's legit like top 3 favorite games of all time for me. Not just like nostalgia, but also I just think it's like so different. It's such a cool game. And it's a shame that it never saw like massive success. Where the fuck am I going, by the way? It needs to be here. The collectible is here, then. We've played Manhunt 1 and 2. I just recently played Manhunt 1 on stream. I have no intention to play Manhunt 2 because I can't stream it on Twitch. Looks like a lot of dialogue, but it seems like you get a lot of freedom in your actions in turn. Yeah, there's an open palm and closed fist system, which is like, good and bad. Like you can have like a complete like bad guy playthrough or good guy playthrough if you'd like, and there's like whole quests that are only available if you have a certain amount of like good or bad reputation and stuff. Like it's very, very open. Yeah. And there is a lot of dialogue, there is a lot of yapping, but it's an Eastern RPG, what do you expect, right? They all have tons of yapping. And the story is really good, I think. It's unironically really good. The speedrun is really cool too, because of the open palm and closed fist system. There's certain like shortcuts in the story, like where you can skip certain parts if you're good or bad. So you always remain like neutral as much as possible.
Yo Ben just finished FW Remastered for the first time.
Wow.
Really enjoyed the experience. Do you plan on adding a hard mode or just leave the snow physics do the job? GLGL.
No current plans for a hard mode in Prozzy, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. Maybe I will eventually.
We'll take.
Yeah, thank you for the 4 months as well. But yeah, so you always say like as neutral as possible, and then you just go into the bad guy bits when it's fast to be bad, and then you go back to being a good person when it's fast to be good, to do like all the quickest shortcuts as much as possible. So it's quite funny seeing the characters like, all the characters are in like a love-hate relationship with you. Because, like, one mission, you'll be really, really nice to them to get the benefits, and then the next time you'll just betray them for no reason, and then you'll go back to being nice to them again. You just, like, play as a constant gaslighter. It's fucking hilarious. The speedrun is really, really cool. Yo, Venom. Good morning. How are we? Yeah, I guess regarding like a Frosted Winter Remastered hard mode, just play the original, right? But I guess if you don't want to have to deal with the tech issues of the original, then fair enough. I could maybe implement a hard mode that restores the difficulty of the original as an optional thing, you know, so you don't have to deal with all the crashes and all the old, you know, complete lack of functionality in terms of like the game stability and stuff. Like that can still all be fixed. Yeah. But it would be very easy to revert the changes because obviously we still have the original script. You just add stuff back in. Like I remember what the differences were. Yeah, maybe. I would have to see if there's like a demand for it, you know. Legacy edition, maybe. I mean, you just call it like hard mode mod, wouldn't you? Because it is, OG is just a hard mode version of this, basically. A hard mode and less stable version. But it wouldn't be too difficult to implement, for sure. Could make it like Friendly Redemption where you choose the difficulty at the beginning. Now, you see, that would be ideal in terms of like seamless integration. But the problem with that is that you would then have to essentially rewrite like the whole game, right? Because you would have to like set a variable for the difficulty and have like 2 different scripts running at the same time, right? Like, you know, spawn an enemy and if you're on easy mode, do this. If you're on hard mode, do that. And that would require like an entire rewrite. It would be like very, very complicated. The much easier way to do it, that would require this, because like once I'm done with this, like version 1.2, right? I don't want to touch this again. Like this is, once it's perfect, I'm done with it. I don't want to mess about with it anymore, right? And having to rewrite the entire thing would cause issues here as well. You know, it would require like a ton more testing. Like, if you want to do something like that, you create it originally. Like, when you start writing the SCM, you implement that functionality. Like, adding it in later is just messy. So, what I would do instead is I would just have 2 different SCMs, one with all the hard stuff in and one without it, right? And it just optionally put the new SCM in and just have all the optional stuff. And then you can just swap them freely. Want to do a hard mode run, put the hard mode SCM in. If you want to put the easy mode in, do the easy mode one. Or the intended mode, I guess. That would be the much easier way, given the fact that this is already done. You know, current stage in development is like 99.9% finished, pending testing. That'd be good since some people did want the remaster to be as difficult as the OG. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, you still get all the benefits of the remaster, but you get the original difficulty. Like, best of both worlds, I guess. And it wouldn't even require, like, much testing, because I know it would work. I know it would be possible because I did it on original, you know? Like original is even harder in terms of like time limits and difficulty and stuff. Like I know it'd be possible. I wouldn't even need to test it all to make sure it works. Like, well, not to make sure it works, but you know, make sure it's playable. Because I've played the original version. What is hundo run? Hundo just means it's just like short for 100%. So we're doing a 100% playthrough for testing purposes. Okay, please don't crash. I did already test this, but you never know. Good, excellent.
What's up?
Been sweating until now. I'm permanently sweating testing this fucking thing. So many issues all the time. You never know when it's gonna break. Even if you feel like you're in the clear, you're not. Like something else random can just break at any time. It's such a ball ache. Next time I make a GTA mod, it's gonna have in 2-hour runtime, no side content, so it's really easy to test. It doesn't take several days. You can't go wrong. Oops. Guess I remember to buy grenades after this. I forgot last time. It's been fixed in this patch in Prosy. The change log is pinned. So you can see everything that's been fixed. I do GTA Vice City speedrun, but I only had the PS2 version of mobile, which is better. They're both probably equally good. I say good with very opposite intentions. Neither of them are particularly great choices. Lots of pain for it though. It's fine. Not a big deal. Close. That was a little risky. I probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I'll go mobile with controller. Go for it. It's whatever you'd feel the most comfortable playing, right? Whatever you'd enjoy the most is what you want to play, really. Like whatever control scheme best fits you. Oh yeah.
Treat me proper like a princess. I think there's a deal with the law.
People kill people. Turns out so. Find the whistle.
Alright. Ammunition time. Or I forget again.
You want a license too?
What's with that pump? Get lost.
this, I think. That's what I did last time and it worked. For the rest of the run. Yo, Lola, thanks for the raid. Thanks for the good luck as well. Hope you had a lovely stream. This way. I had a VCS meme where I almost finished USJ on the jet ski, flipped and killed me. Nice. Big fan of that. You'll get him next time. Up, Joey, up. Up, Joey. I don't want to overshoot, but sometimes I undershoot as well. Good job, Joey, proud of you. Yeah, all the collectibles were a thing in OG. We didn't add any collectibles. We just reworked them a little bit. But yeah, we didn't add any like new types or anything. Go ahead, Vidius. What's up? West Pain 1 was really fun finding it. It's definitely probably my favorite as well. Especially now we've reworked it to be a lot less broken. It's definitely up there for sure. How difficult is this mod for a casual player? Not very. It's easier than the original game, I would say. So if you can beat the original game without issues, you'll have no problem with this. Does this mod have a triangle pointing up and down target? Is it RE3 under the hood? No, it's called Combined Fixes. Is a mod that lets you have the triangles. Doesn't need to be reverse engineered. Combined Fixes just backports it from Vice City. Puts it in 3. Very useful.
You got no education.
Have you got a license?
I shouldn't have driven here. I did the same mistake yesterday, but risk it. Committed now. It's fine. Chilling. Chilling. So spawns in the chat. Kind of need some. There we go. It's more like it. Four there, 5. Cool. Took like no damage though. It's very good. Sometimes on this round you can take quite a lot of damage. Start. It's like a round where you'll take the most damage. Oh. Usually they don't. Oops. Oh, that was stupid. Usually they don't get this close, so I'm not used to. Not used to having to throw this little. It's like. Be good. It was awkward, but we made it work. Still got more than enough health for what we need. I kind of needed that for the race. Fuck's sake. Bloody shitting bollocks. Could go for 2 stars, or I could just try and get a decent car. I'm getting nothing. Fucking classic. Is there reverse engineered San Andreas? No, there isn't. Should've just gone for the police car, Ben. We're paying the price now.
Use an underground race. If you want to get some money, find a fast car and try and win the race.
I don't know why I spun around. And races this way. On Ben, you imbecile. Got him. Seconds, that was rapid. I mean, it's because I was using a Banshee, I guess, compared to a Stinger. Oh, the billboard's back. Isn't that lovely? So hope it doesn't fucking disappear again. Wouldn't that be lovely? Bus. Visible billboards. So I love it when I smack into something and I can see what I've crashed into, rather than it just being an invisible wall. Very good. cop car stays there. What a lovely gift. Could have used you a mission ago, but I'll take you now. Some use of it. Doesn't this road look so lovely on the minimap? Now we can actually see it. Isn't that great?
My mother's my sister. Watch it out.
Wish it was on the original. It is in the original, it's just not marked on the map. But the road itself is there. This way. RPG page. I wonder if it's better to go around and then up here. No, surely not. Better. Surely it's better. Like, I used to always go around, but yeah, this is way better. I don't know why I didn't do this before. Skip going around that whole ring road. It's way, way faster. Oh, yeah, if you mean original as in vanilla, then yeah, it's not in vanilla. I thought you meant like the original mod. Even then, like, it's still horrible to get around Shoreside even with that road. Shit. I aggroed that cop and he ended up driving away too fast. Like, Shoreside navigation is still horrible even with that road. You would need to do way more with the roads to make them actually fucking usable, sadly. Somehow that didn't blow up. Very cool. You're saying on vanilla? Yeah, okay. I misunderstood you.
You can sail the 7 seas.
Response to attendee and East Cochrane.
Okay. I spent too much time on Shoreside, yeah. Trust me, it's real horrible. Navigation is Dog shit. And this road does make it slightly better, but as I say, it's still really, really bad. Holy shit, I actually killed somebody in one shot with the shotgun. Oh my god, fucking criminals are dying in one shot. What is happening? Even from that range, what? This never happens. It always is a two-shot. Why is this shotgun all of a sudden fucking actually half decent? I swear I haven't patched it. But it's killing everyone, that. What the fuck? I have genuinely no idea why this is happening. Usually the problem with that rampage is that the shotgun doesn't kill in one hit. So it's like, you know, fucking Colombians have like AKs and stuff. They'll fuck you up, taking 2 bullets to kill everyone. But for some reason then it was double damage for some reason. I have no clue why. How bizarre. Well, I'll take it. It's certainly not a bad problem, you know. I'll take it. The map that we used in beta just kept crashing the fucking game constantly, so we gave up on using it. Sadly. Like, it was just really, really unstable. So I would have loved to have kept it in, but not possible, sadly. Yo, Jamie, thanks for the good luck. Thank you. Oh, that's unlucky. Can't load the autosave either. Because the autosave has... yeah, I did like collectibles in between the missions. Well, luckily this isn't a speedrun, so... That would definitely be a reset if it was a run. Excuse me. Come on, dude, be serious. How have I managed to get stuck inside of a lamppost that is stuck inside the ground? Like, something's got to give eventually, right? surely. After all that. Okay, game, I'll go and fuck myself. How about that? Well, at least it wasn't the limo, I suppose. Could be worse. I could have failed the mission again because the limo got stuck and blew up. That would have been fucking awesome. Hello again, Ben. So what do you think about the remastered Toughen mod? I just wanted to host your opinions. How I feel about it, Meba, is that I'm getting really annoyed that you keep asking me about it over and over again when I haven't even had a chance to look at it yet because I've been streaming. You've been fucking spamming me on Discord and now in my fucking chat as well, asking me over and over again what I think about it. Hey, Ben, check this out. What do you think about this? Like, it's just so fucking annoying. You need to understand that when you have something that you want to show somebody and you annoy them so much by constantly fucking nagging them to do something, it just makes them want to do it even less. Like, if there was any interest, it's now gone. Like, I don't want to see this. Because you are just being so incredibly annoying about it. That's how I feel. Alright, time for limo driver. Hopefully for the last time. FOD friends, skip forward 10 minutes. Clean 2,000 tip. Let's go. It's funny how all you need to do to get a 2,000 tip is not damage your car. And I, like, never see those 2,000 tips because I just always fucking crash into something. Every single time. Shit, why did I go this way? It's very fucking stupid. I can't get around this way. Specifically toast, Tinus? Not bread? Like, is it a different brand beforehand, but then when you toast it, it turns into it? These tiny crackers you serve guests? Uh-huh. I see. Bit of cheese and crackers. Impressive how they manage to save it every time. They always like look like they're just about to drown, and they always like, even though they're 45 degrees, they somehow manage to stay alive. Impressive. Totally mega Josh raid. Welcome, Joshes. How are we? Came at the perfect time. This is potentially the last ever testing run of Frosted Winter Remastered before patch 1.2 comes out, and 1.2 is hopefully the last patch. There's nothing else I would like to fix. It's all done. And I can move on to bigger and better things. If you're interested in the 1.2 changelog, it's should be pinned at the top of the chat for all the differences. 1.1 is the current public build, and then 1.2 I'm hoping to release like as soon as this playthrough is done, assuming that I don't find any more bugs or things I want to change. We've already found 2 game-breaking bugs in the last 2 playthroughs I've had to then fix and restart, which is always fun. Are you and Hugo one the same streamer? Considering Hugo is American and I'm not American? No. Yo, Julian. What's up? Yo, Beowulf. How are we? I don't like doing this flight in the snow, but I'll make it happen. Need some speed. That's better. Ooh. Ooh. Yo, Frankie, you too. Hope you're having a good weekend. You also have like a day job or just streaming? So like kind of neither. Like I run my own business, right? And it's all about like content production and stuff. But I don't just stream. Like streaming doesn't pay me nearly enough to pay my bills. Twitch pays me like $1 an hour for ads or something ridiculous. So I would be out in the street in no time. So streaming is like a part of it, but it's like one of several like revenue streams as part of the business. If I had to survive on purely Twitch, I would get a really nice tent, and I'd be eating rice and chickpeas for dinner every night. Sometimes sleep for dinner. On you know, on weekends, I would be broke as fuck. So gladly, that's not the case. Stuck. Don't care about him.
You gonna be sorry.
Got quite a lot of health here, so the death swap's gonna be slow, but whatever. It's not worth damaging myself. Won't take too long. What am I doing? Just drown. I was like, oh, I need to get rid of my armor, but I don't. Like, drowning just does health damage. Silly Ben. What is hundo run? Hundo means 100%. need that Banshee. Run. Good. So the car next to... So the bus hit the rocket. The bus hit the rocket. The rocket hit the bus. And the car next to the bus sets on fire. The bus just fucking tanks it. No problem. Very impressive. Absolute unit of a bus. I need to get this package first. I don't need to, but my memory order, otherwise I'll forget it. I don't get it now. Oh, down. Down, down, down.
Hey, you wanna party? Young man.
USJ. Smack right into the bridge. Fuck's sake. Oh, no, I'm up on a hero and I'm like stuck here.
You're real smart.
Okay, now. It's the problem with that is like if you land on the bridge, you're just like fully committed to it. It's a big fucking problem. I've missed it. Maps here, Ben, you fucking geek. I don't even feel like I hit the ramp that poorly the first time. I don't really know why I had no air. Felt like it was fine. Whatever. Yeah. Good. Oh dear. What time is it? 20 past 3. Still got time to finish the first half of this today, even though I started late.
Hey, I'm Joey. Whatever, motherfucker. You don't scare me.
Didn't get this reference. There's no reference to get, really. It's just the original had just silence there. I was like, that's kind of silly. We should just put something goofy in there, you know? Just like, put sound effects of Joey going in and smashing up the place. Nothing really to it. But I need to get, these collectibles here. Almost forgot. Joey's just a psycho, yeah. And I think it was Rob who just said, like, wouldn't it be funny if we just shoved, like, just fucking retcon CJ in there? Make him canon to Frosted Winter. Just to make it goofy as hell. Be careful to not set myself on fire. I don't have a lot of health. GTA is soul therapy. I agree. I have no interest in SAOGS. Just doesn't seem at all fun. I've never even done SSU in Vice City, and that is way less awful. And, you know, it's my main game, so I'd be more likely to do it. That's how little interest I have in those kind of categories.
All the YMCA.
A Brazilian gonna run a got world record, so I started to look forward to it. Are you Brazilian in Perosa? You are? Brazil mentioned. Abraço.
I deactivated the bomb. You're safe now.
Thank you. Take me home. I'm too scared to walk.
I'm the shirtless guy from the SA race. Ah. Tudo ótimo.
Are you a priest?
Yes, my son. Thank you again. God be with you.
Contact. What made you decide to never grow your hair again, Ben? So, it's like, what, December, like, 2023 when I decided to shave it for charity, right? And then, like, all my dad's side, like all my, what's the word, like hereditary was like, I'm gonna start fucking balding at some point. It was like inevitable. So when I shaved it, for charity, people were like, "Oh, you got like, you actually look half decent bald, like with like a buzz cut. You you got like a decent head shape and stuff." So I was like, "Oh, that's nice to hear. Like, you know, it's good compliment." So why be balding when you can just be bald? You know, like I've got the beard to make up for the lack of hair. So the strat is to just like fully commit to being fucking bald. Because it's better to be bald than it is to be like balding and like hanging on to it, you know? Like you're balding and it's obvious that you're balding, but like you want to try and keep your hair as much as possible, right? Yeah, exactly. Take the plunge and just shave it off, exactly. I think it's way better to just fucking shave it and just like, just not give a fuck and just get used to it. You know? I think that's unironically the move. That always looks desperate. Yeah, I assume you mean the other side of it, yeah. Where you're like trying to hang on to it as much as possible. Like obviously if you're like, wait, I've missed a package here. If you struggle with like, you know, what's the word? Like your self-image and you feel like, you know, getting like a hair transplant or something would be the best thing for you, like obviously do it. Like I'm not like talking shit on people like that. Ultimately it's your body, like do whatever you want with it. But for me personally, like I don't really care enough to warrant for like a hair transplant or anything. I'm fine being bald. Like I don't care that much. So I'm far happier just committing to being bald and just not giving a fuck in terms of like my confidence with myself. Plus it makes it way easier on the old hairdressing bill, you know. Shave it myself. There's medication to prevent the balding hormone to be active, but that's proactive and requires effort. Yeah, and I don't know how, like... I haven't looked into this, so I don't really know, but I don't know how it works in terms of, like, if it just magically reversed, like, male pattern baldness, everyone would take it, right? It would be like a miracle drug, you know? Like, that's obviously not how it works. Otherwise, everyone who has male pattern baldness would just take it and regrow their hair back, right? Like, hair transplants wouldn't be a thing if you could just take medication and bam, it just comes back, right? Yeah, so it's something that you have to take, like, potentially, you know, years beforehand, right? So, it's not really an option for people who have already, you know, are already suffering from it. Yeah. Cool, collectible stop. Well, I've got the van. I always forget this one blends in. I was like, oh, it's not there. I must have already collected it. Nope. It blends in. It's a cheeky little fucker, that one. Still pretty good and plenty of people don't know about it, but it's not a solution for everyone. Yeah, that's the thing as well. Like, even if you we're in a good place to take it. Like, maybe it might not work for everyone, you know, it might depend on your situation, like what your hair follicles or whatever are like. I don't know. For me personally, it's like any negative points that I get on the 1 to 10 scale by potentially being bald. Like, some people, you know, fucking, some people find it attractive. Like, you know, like most people usually lose points, right? But you can easily gain those points back in other ways, right? Like, if you have like the full confidence from being bald and not giving a flying fuck, and then you're also like in good shape, you know, you're funny, got a sick beard, 6'10" like me, you're chilling anyway. Like, you don't have to give a shit about being bald, right? Whereas if, like, you're fat, ugly, bald, no Giga Chad beard, 5'5", then maybe, you know, put a higher investment into the hair. Did your beard take time to grow like this? Well, I've only ever fully shaven my beard once. And it was, I've missed my thing. I need a collectible here. I've only ever shaved my beard once. And I've had facial hair since I was like 14, and I'm now 28. So, yes, it took a lot of time. I do need to trim it, to be fair. It's getting a bit, mad. I'll, hopefully remember to sort it before GTA Marathon, so I can look not too homeless. Would be the plan. I'm 24 and still don't have a nice beard on my cheeks, just around my mouth. More of like a goatee, you mean? Or do you mean you, like, you have the beard, but you don't have it like the full, like, chin strap, as they call it, where it, like, connects to your hair on your head? Like, sideburns become beard. Doesn't connect, yeah. Just next time you shave, just take a couple of tufts of hair and just glue them to the side of your head. No one will know. You've been just 28. I thought you were already in your 30s or whatever, older than Josh. I get that all the time. Don't worry. When I was 20, people thought I was 30. When I'll be 30, people think I'm 40, etc., etc. But I'll take 30. Most people think I'm like fucking 45, so. I've always looked like way older than I actually am. It used to be a benefit, and now I just look old. But when I was like 17 and I looked 25, it was fucking peak. But now it's not so peak. Good tipster. What's up? Alright, I think I'll go until after Radio 2. So I really don't want to do Radio 2. But I'll just get it out the way. And I don't have to do it next time. And that'll make me feel a lot better. I'm the opposite, 31, but everyone thinks 24 to 27. The more I've, like, experienced this, I feel like it's very rare for people to actually look their age. Like, usually, most people look, like, you know, quite a bit older or quite a bit younger, I think. Either that or my guesses are always just so shit, because whenever someone asks, like, how old do you think I am? I'm like, I fucking know, man. I always guess, like, way wrong. I'm like a decade off, and I always offend people. Oops. I fat-fingered my keyboard there as I was aiming. I was watching E-Ben since I was a teenage, 17-year-old boy in high school. Now I'm a 20, I cannot fucking say this. 24-year-old grown woman with a full-time job. Look at that. Proof that watching English Ben is great for employment potential. Before watching E-Ben, unemployed. Post watching E-Ben, employed. Coincidence? I don't know about that. Sounds like facts to me. Put me on your CV. Alright, I'll do this mission. We'll get it out of the way. Because I won't want to do it tomorrow either. So. I'm 36. I thought you were my age. No, I'm not an old fuck like you. I'm joking. I'm a young stallion. Good thing about you is that you're old because you look, or you look old because you look mature. People often tend to say I'm older because I look tired. I fucking hate it when people say you look tired. Because it's such like, I don't know how to describe it, but you know what I mean? Like the amount of people that, as a streamer, people say that to me all the time. Like, you look tired. And it's just like, it's just a really nice way of saying you look like shit. But I can't get angry at them because they didn't tell me I actually look like shit. They say it in like a nice way. But you're basically telling people like, yo, you look like shit. But it's like just nice enough that you can't get annoyed for someone saying it. So it's like the worst kind of fucking message. You look awesome today. Awesomely tired, am I right? Hey Ben, you look like shit. Good shit, but still shit. You look retired. Is that better, old man? God, I wish I was retired, because that would mean I'd be rich. Because I'm going to be a millionaire by retirement. Same thing IRL, because people have one look at your eyes and go, you look tired. Great observation. It's also just like, what do you say to it? You look tired. Thanks. Like, like it doesn't, there's no real response to it. And it doesn't like help anything. Because like, if you feel fine, it might knock you down a peg and go, oh, I don't look as good as I feel, so I'm not going to feel as good anymore. Fuck that car in particular, by the way. And if you feel like shit, it just reinforces the fact that you look like shit as well as feeling like shit, you know? So it's just not really like a nice thing to say. People usually mean well when they say it, like they're not trying to be offensive. But there's just, I don't know, it's just a weird thing to say. I never know how to respond. Sounds like it conveys concern, but it doesn't completely feel like it. Yeah, exactly. Like, people are usually asking from a place that's like, you know, you look tired. Are you okay? Are you getting enough sleep? But that's not how it comes across. It comes across as you look like shit. Streamers should use makeup to not look tired, just saying. True. If I cared so much about being told that I look tired, I would do everything to look less tired, right? Ooh. Don't flip now. Yeah, very true. Alright, that's enough boring missions for one day. First half done. No bugs that I can see, which is great news. We will do the second half. What day is it tomorrow? Monday. Yeah, we'll do the second half tomorrow. And hopefully not find any more bugs. And then hopefully release version 1.2. Sound good? Sound good. Excellent. Right. Who is live? Who is live? Skyward is live. Go and enjoy it. Stream. More GTA 3 hundo goodness. You didn't get enough from me. Right, I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for being here as always, and I'll see you tomorrow for hopefully the finished products and the release. See you then. Have a good weekend. Bye. Bye. Mwah.